This presentation is brought to you by Workforce Solutions Northeast Texas. Today, we are discussing how to set financial goals. By the end of this video, you will be able to track daily spending habits, prepare a personal spending plan or budget to estimate monthly income and expenses, identify ways to decrease spending and increase income, and identify budgeting tools that will help you manage your money. A good way to start taking control of your financial situation is to develop a budget or personal spending plan. Budgeting is about choices, choosing how to use your money. Knowing what your income and expenses are every month will help you take control of your financial situation. Then you will be able to meet some financial goals you might set for yourself. If you know what you want to do with your money in the future, it will help you spend wisely now and save where you can. This is called setting a financial goal. If you want to save for a car, consider reducing your cell phone bill and using the extra to put into savings. If you want to buy a new outfit, you might be able to work an extra hour or two at your job. No matter what goals you have for your money, they should be realistic. A student working part-time is not likely to be able to afford a new car every couple of years. Be specific. For example, I plan or want to save $5,000 for a down payment to buy a new Honda Civic. Have a time frame. You might aim to pay off your credit card within the next 12 months. State the action to be taken. For example, I plan or want to start an automatic deposit savings account with monthly withdrawals from my checking account. Have milestones. For example, my goal is to purchase a bicycle that costs $800 without having to borrow money. To do so, I have to set up with my employer an automatic transfer of $50 into a savings account for that purpose. Every quarter, I plan to check to see how much money I have. There are 4 steps to preparing a budget. They are: 1. Keep track of your daily spending. 2. Determine what your monthly income and expenses are the month before they are due. 3. Find ways to decrease spending. 4. Find ways to increase income. Let's discuss each of these steps. It is common for people to spend all the money they make and not have anything left over to save for their goals. Have you ever had any money and then spent it, but you don't remember exactly what you bought? If you want to be in control of your money, you must understand where your money goes. You can do this by keeping a spending diary on paper or download an app to track your expenses. The next step to perform in preparing a budget is to determine your monthly income and expenses. Income is money that comes to you from allowances, various jobs or work like cutting grass or babysitting, interest and dividends, or other sources such as tips. Gross income is your total income without deductions. Net income is gross income after deductions, such as Social Security and other taxes. Deductions usually include federal and state taxes. Social Security taxes are also deducted. When planning a budget, remember that your employer has to subtract certain taxes from your paycheck. Because of this, the time it takes to meet goals for saving may increase. Your employer must deduct for Social Security taxes and Medicare taxes so that you will have benefits later when you need them. There are also federal taxes, such as income taxes, that are deducted from your check. Social Security is like an insurance plan. On some pay stubs, it is called FICA, which stands for Federal Insurance Contributions Act. Social Security benefits include retirement, which is paid every month to eligible retired workers as early as age 62, and disability, which is paid every month to eligible workers of all ages who have a severe disability. Expenses include everything a person might pay for in a time period. They might be from housing, cell phone bills, car payments, movies, music downloads or other entertainment, clothes, eating out, personal items like makeup, cologne, etc., daycare, insurance, or savings for college or other future purchases. Fixed expenses do not change from month to month. These can include car payments and rent. Flexible expenses might change from month to month, like a heating bill that is lower in May than in December. Other examples can be utilities like electricity, water or gas, food, and clothing or entertainment. Decreasing spending increases the amount of money you have left each month. This is also referred to as increasing your cash flow. What are some ways you can decrease your spending? You can carry only small amounts of cash in your wallet so you will not need to spend it. Use direct deposit for your paycheck. Control your use of credit cards. Not going shopping just for fun. Taking your written savings goals with you as a reminder. Buying only what you need, not buying things just because they are on sale. Using coupons, and paying your bills on time to avoid late fees and extra finance charges. Other than finding a job that pays more, there are other ways to increase your income. You can get a second job or take advantage of certain tax credits, such as the Earned Income Tax Credit. Now, let's look at some budgeting tools to help you keep spending and savings records so that you can carry out your budget more easily. First, let's look at a few different apps you can get on your phone. With the Mint app, you can manually enter transactions, link your accounts, have it notify you of upcoming bills and recent transactions, have it help you create a budget and give real-time updates on where you are with regards to your goals, and also provide you with your credit score. With the Clarity Money app, you cannot manually enter transactions, but you can still link your accounts, transfer money from accounts, cancel bills such as recurring charges like Netflix and Hulu, and provide you with your credit score. The Dollarbird app is the smartphone equivalent of balancing your checkbook on paper. You start by entering your balance, and from there, you enter every transaction you initiate after that. Like other budgeting apps, Dollarbird lets you categorize your expenditures. Due to the fact that all information is entered into Dollarbird manually, you can access all of your information offline. The monthly payment calendar makes it easier to see when things are due. You can post this on your refrigerator or have reminders pop up on your phone or computer. Always set the payment due date several days before the actual due date to make sure the payment arrives on time. If you are very computer savvy, you can keep track of all of your transactions using software such as QuickBooks or building a spreadsheet in Excel. Here's something to think about. What payments do you think you should make first if you do not have enough money to pay all your bills? If your budget shows that you have more expenses than income, there are ways to get out of trouble. But remember, everyone has different priorities. You will have to make the decisions that are right for you. 1. Pay your rent or mortgage first. This ensures that you do not get evicted or have your property foreclosed on. You should always call your mortgage lender first if you are having trouble paying your mortgage. They can help you work out a plan to keep a roof over your head. 2. It's probably most important to pay your necessary household expenses next, such as utilities and food. Many utility companies, such as the telephone, electric, and gas companies, have programs to lower your bill if you qualify. If you can pay your monthly household expenses but are having trouble paying all of your loans, consider number 3, paying off the loan with the highest interest rate first to save on interest. If you have several credit cards with outstanding balances, focus on paying off the one with the highest interest rate first. 4. Talk to your creditors. They may be willing to reduce your payments or change the terms to help. Some creditors might offer extensions, accept smaller payments over a longer period of time, accept partial payments, or perhaps even lower your interest rate. The goal for today's session was to give you basic information so you could budget your money and track your expenses. We hope you have found this video helpful. If you have any questions or want to learn more about Workforce Solutions Northeast Texas, please visit us at netxworkforce.org.